8 bloody weeks now. It's been a while. The day before I had a bump, somebody wrecked my car. And I've also yesterday, as you can hear about the bubbling, got the mild kit. So it's Simply Mild. We'll talk about that first. Simply Mild kit, put it on yesterday. Yeah, don't ask. It's usually you normally add 1 bag of sugar to it, and it comes out at about 4%. £10 for the kit. So £10, 65 pence for the sugar. I actually put another 2 extra bags of sugar in, so it's 3 bags of sugar. It had an hydrometer reading of 1082. So according to, if it goes down to 1010, now this is where I don't really know about hydrometers and stuff, but if it goes down to 1010, then it's going to come out at about 9%. Now what I'm also going to do, should it brew out, that is getting added after the fermentation. When it gets poured into a barrel, this is getting added to it. Swish it round in the barrel, give it an hour or so just to settle and whatnot. Then I'm going to bottle it up. I'm not going to add sugar for secondary fermentation. I'm just going to add syrup, pumpkin spice. So it's going to be round about an 8% or 9% pumpkin spiced mild, which is balmy. I will be saving, I've got a load of little bottles for the beer festival, for the lads who come up to the beer festival, and 1 litre bottles as well for anybody who comes any time before that. And I will be putting some aside so it's not drank. So, you know, should I be meeting any of the good friends of the channel or of a beer reviewers, the state of that. Anyway, I'll take the lid off and I'll show you. Oh, here we go. So, okay, now it's got the right thing on it. Oh, it's bubbling hot, man. Let me move the. There we go. Dun dun dun. Right, one does apologise. There you go. Oh, there we go. It's got some meaty porter, that has. Yeah. That's the mild. So I'll put this back here, so I'll put the lid back on, so I don't, you know, I don't have no contaminations. I'm not Marston's. Begs the question, do they ever get bird shit in their brewing? So we'll spin the camera around now. All good, isn't it? And we'll spin the camera down the ways. So here is the VImto wine. It's still bubbling. It's not doing a lot. I don't think it's going to do all the sugars. It will ferment out the sugar I put in, but whether it's fermented out the VImto itself, I don't know. I mean, it's still got a bit of a head on it. So for home brewers out there, I'll show you. Because I like to be right. And to be honest, it's nice to get back into a bit of home brewing. So, there you go. You can just about see it. Yeah. And, dog's had a shit. Yeah, piss off, dog. So, yeah, different camera angles and that, eh? So, yeah, it's, it smells just like alcoholic VImto. It, like I say, with the sugars, even Black Harry, Blue Nose Beer Reviews, was commenting about the sugars, whether it will ferment out all the sugars. I wonder if with a belt on and using wine yeast in the first place, would it have done that? I'll give it a good stir, try to regurgitate it, as it were. But yeah, so that's it for this homebrew update. So yeah, VImto, I'm going to give a few more days, and then I'm going to actually just ditch it and carry on. Obviously, the mile's going nicely. Next on the list is the Love Brewing ginger barley wine. Well, it ain't ginger, but it's going to be bloody ginger. And that's going to get an extra kilo of sugar added to it, just to jump the ABV a little bit more, as you do. And using this bucket here. And if I can find more of my airlocks, I know I've got some airlocks somewhere. I may even put the 4th brew on as well. I've got another fermentation bucket on the floor. I've actually got the lid on there, so I could actually take that off and use that and actually get another fermentation bucket going. And we're going into juice wines. We're going to be doing quite a bit on the channel. All good stuff. It's all interesting. And that's it for this homebrew update. Thank you all for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, and all that paraphernalia. And yeah, a bit of a different look at the beer room actually in some ways. But yeah, look at the scruffy corner. It's not so scruffy now though, because it's a little bit more organised. So there we go. Yeah, all my bottles are there. And yeah, it's looking better. It's looking better. Although the rest of the beer room's a shithole, but there you go. Look at that fucking state of that mess. Still got that car, that gaming seat of my son-in-law's, taking up valuable room in the beer room. I'd stick it outside, but I think he might moan. And right, that's it. Thank you all. See you later. Cheers. And now, well, hopefully in a bit, we're off to Lidl. I've got some Spondu licks. I'm not going to do Morrison's tonight. God, that's churning away. That is on the beer reviews. It can be well hilarious. And it's not even as warm today in here as it has been. I mean, to be fair, it is. Yeah, it's only about 15 degrees, but it's got a good spurt on. So yesterday it was just over 20. Just going to show you how crap the weather is at this time of the year. Anyway, thank you all. I can't see me getting a beer review in before 8 o'clock tonight. So it's Spirit Night tonight, if Mum remembers correctly. Spirits Night. I will do free spirits, and I'll probably do something special as well. It's got to be on it. And that alcohol-free can that's fell on the floor and picked there, that infinite one, that needs to go because it's in the wrong place. That's my box ticking row. It's taking the space of a box ticker. Terrible, terrible. Yeah, cheers all.